one, the Heat a blowout in game two. Bosh connects. Last game, when the Spurs came out big, is Duncan in. But this is the end of the floor that Eric Spoelstra wants to see improved. In. But this is the end of the floor that Eric Spoelstra wants to see improved. This game has had some huge games in the last 3 years. Leonard wide open, connects on a three. Game has had some huge games in the last 3 years. Leonard wide open, connects on a three. Parker again was terrific in the last game. Gets inside, finds Duncan, and Duncan throws. Parker again was terrific in the last game. Gets inside, finds Duncan, and Duncan throws.
Jump shot. Both teams playing excellent offensive basketball.
Parker finds Leonard running the floor and throws it down. Parker finds Leonard running the floor and throws it down.
Floor.
And this is what Greg Popovich is talking about. Run the floor, push the ball, and try and keep the pace up. A strong start for both teams. Diaw drives down a lane, takes his time, and banks it in. LeBron James. Diaw drives down a lane, takes his time, and banks it in. LeBron James. Duncan mismatch there. James looking to help. Tries to swat it away. Duncan rushes the shot. He thought he tries to swat it away. Duncan rushes the shot. He thought he goes from the perimeter. Tim Duncan 6 for 6 from the field. 12 points, 3 rebounds. We've played one quarter. Parker goes past Bosh. Oh, it's just so. Parker goes past Bosh. Oh, it's just so overshadowed. It's only happened twice in the last 30 years of the NBA. In the last 30 years of the NBA, single coverage, Bosh on Duncan goes right to the rim and finishes 8 for 8. Single coverage, Bosh on Duncan goes right to the rim and finishes 8 for 8.
Catching the post. There's very little help coming. And Duncan does a good job of just crossing over, driving baseline, and overpowering Chris Bosh.
Awesome first half.
16 points, 8 of 8 shooting, 4 rebounding. He's done it in different ways. The bank shot, and then the drop-off pass by Parker. The post move, countering back to the baseline with the jump hook, and then the offensive board. The early post-up in semi-transition, and then the quick crossover step.
Duncan across the lane. Nice soft. Diaw, what a pass to Duncan. Suns. Fakes, drives, flips it up and in. Parker gets in the paint, kicks it out. Diaw for three. Won't go. Leonard tips it up for three. Won't go. Leonard tips it up. Looking for that 5th ring. First 3 games of these finals, he had been struggling, shooting 37% from the field. He's 11 of 13. Here in the first half. 6-point Spurs lead. Sprint halftime report coming up after these messages. All season long, setting up Tim Duncan's easy follow. Tim Duncan this year as hungry as he's ever been. And after struggling, Parker gets in the paint again, flips it up and in. Tony Parker.
The Spurs a complete mismatch.
Gary Neal starting a 4th quarter that the Heat isn't their final period of the season. James to the basket and the finish. One sneaker. Not enough time to tie it. Not going to affect his shooting stroke. How about this? 1 on, 1 off. Count it.
Shoes are overrated.
He has had 2 magnificent blocks in these finals. Kawhi Leonard gets in the paint. Runner from Leonard. Ginobili makes it a 3-point game. Amazing how a whole season can come down to making free throws. 4-point game. The final minute and a half. Kawhi Leonard, 82% from the line. Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Chris Bosh with a huge offensive rebound.
Out of the game, leads to the second shot, and clearly a three-point shot. But because they were trying to in the game-tying three.
2 possessions in a row that Duncan came out and they failed to get the defensive rebound. Now, because of the instant replay rule, the Spurs...
Tony Parker, good push. Ends up taking one-legged jumper. Good support by Chris Bosh. Not even close.
The Miami Heat still alive. And Ray Allen, the best three-point shooter in NBA history, regular season and overtime is next. Bosh ahead of the field, fouled and one. A rare time, poor transition defense from San Antonio.
It started because Bosh had switched to Parker. He contested the shot. They're mismatched in transition. Great lead pass by James. Soft foul by Ginobili. Three-point play opportunity.
10 points, 11 rebounds for Bosh. Right back to Parker, guarded by James. Bosh, good help. Parker blocked by Bosh. James the rebound. And a foul called against San Antonio. Bosh has made huge plays down the stretch.
What a defensive play by Chris Bosh to recover, contest, and block. Well, they're pushing in transition. He's attacking Ray Allen. Boy, he looked like he got him across the arm.
They need a three. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosh. Game over. There'll be a game 7. The Miami Heat not ready for their season to end tonight. Chris Bosh with some extraordinary plays at both ends of the floor at the end of regulation and overtime.
Well, great screen by Splitter. And again, like the non-call, but if you're saying, is that a foul in the first 46 minutes? It absolutely is on that three-point shot.
And Bosh taking a chance. You know, you want to contest the shot, but to get that so close and taking a chance of a whistle, but it pays off for Miami. One of those defining games for the Heat to come back, force the overtime, and force a game 7.